Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. We're here with Teal'c, just chilling out with this fire. And when we last left off, we were talking with Henri and Horace, who have since moved on from this area. Now, before I get up in advance, I believe a little bit of knowledge needs to be dropped. And that is, this next area we're going into is part of a covenant called the Watchdogs of Farron. Now, if you join this covenant, what happens is, if somebody, such as myself, happens to enter the area ahead, those members of the covenant will be automatically summoned into my game to fight me. So, if I enter this area, people will be summoned to try and keep me away, and they'll be constantly summoned to try and keep me away, one after the other, probably multiple at the same times. As if that wasn't enough, there are also enemies in there. As if that wasn't already enough, there are two NPCs, bad NPCs in there that I need to fight. Now, the NPCs themselves, I don't really care about. I think I can kill them super easy. The players, on the other hand, well, we'll just have to see now if I'm about to play. Yes, I do. Oh, we have 7,000 souls. Did we not level up last time? I guess I didn't. You know what? Let's go and do that right now. Oh, Cirrus is here. What fortunate timing.
I am Cirrus. Of duties we each bear, I doubt we've much to gain from blessing of the moon upon. Blessing of the moon.
Bye, Cirrus. Right, level me up. Level me up. Level me up. If you're new, what I say is I allow you to pause the video to read. That's a big increase for damage. I allow you to pause the video to read their subtitles. That way I'm skipping through them a bit quicker. Yeah, shush. Right, time to go back. Just a quick one. Just a quick little pop in. Back to the halfway fortress now. So, our best bet was to go and, level up our head souls, because we're probably going to lose them in this area. Alright, so let's do this. Let's prepare to be invaded. It can happen as soon... Wait, are we embered? We're not embered. Alright, cool. Because we are not embered, we should not be invaded, so... That's a bonus, I guess. I do kind of want invasions, but... I don't at the same time. You're going to stop running? Got a bigger spear than I do. It's not fair. It's not fair, I tell you. Well, that felt a little bit unnecessary. Really? Holy crap! Okay, two things. Number one, that was 100% not what I was expecting. And number two, screw it. We're going to pop an ember. We're going to become human. We're going to prepare to be invaded. What is this game if not for invasions? I really don't want to be invaded, though. That sucks. Genuinely surprised it hasn't already happened. You guys! Something... That was a noise and a half. Something really feels off about their attack animation frames. It's gonna go up and sit... What was that noise? Just gonna go sit at the bonfire for a second. Just reset everything. I don't like that to heal. Yeah, I got hit while rolling through their attack, and then... I don't know, there's something feels off about their animation frames, but honestly, I've said that... I said that when I was playing this, when I first got here, my very first time. Oh, they run for so far. Right. Right, it does take 3 hits each to kill these guys as well. Like, I've been in this area for a few moments now, and these are the only 2 enemies you've seen. Okay, we're done. There are a lot more of them to come. Just throwing that out there. Right, there should be some mushrooms down here. I might as well go fight the mushrooms, because... You know what? Oh. I could have sworn that's where the mushrooms were. Must be the next drop-off. No, wait. Yeah, I see them all down there, the next drop off. Right, so my goal right now is to get to the next bonfire. Try not to get poisoned along the way. My goal is to get to the next bonfire before we get invaded. That way at least we can get to the bonfire and set ourselves up a checkpoint before we die. So having poisoned, fear not, poison is terrible. I know it has been buffed recently, but it's still pretty terrible. I mean, look at our health. I think that was the noise of someone summoning into our world. That's certainly what it sounded like anyway. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. I am a nobody. Right, bonfire is just here. So we hit the bonfire super quick. Whoa, teleporting dog again. Just like in episode 1. Bit of an issue in that. Right. I'll explain when we come back. So, I'm just going to throw this out there, but I couldn't light the fire. And I'm not sure why. Now, I know that if you've got enemies aggro, you can't rest at a bonfire, but you can light them. So I'm not sure what the issue was there. That was unfortunate. I cannot get their timings down. Now, I can't blame myself, or blame being rusty at the game, because, no, decent. And for once, I cannot blame the heat, because today is the first day I've played in a long time that is not been really freaking warm. It is something about their attack frames. They just seem a little bit off. They seem a little bit off. Playing with my new controller today, so I can't even blame my dodgy stick from Neo. And yes, I'm going to bring up the fact that Neo did this every single time. I've really begun to... I said really. I said begin. I think I do hate the game Neo. It's just... No, this is not the time and place to be besmirching the name of Neo. No matter how bad of a game it is. Who's still alive? You? You? Don't care that they're being poisoned. Right, we will pop another ember. After we kick that mushroom. We will pop another ember. Just as soon as we hit the next bonfire. I feel... invasions are a natural part of it. We'll try to stay embered as much as possible. I don't want to fight you. Stupid dog. Right, let's try this again. Yeah, we can light it. Even though we have enemies aggro, look, we can light it. Something prevented me from lighting it last time, and I'm not sure what it was. Right, resting at the bonfire resets all the enemies. We're also going to use an ember, because that's how we roll. So look down here, look, see a giant crab? Stupid giant crab. Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go and try to fight those two NPCs. And we're going to fight them in the best way that I know how. And that is to make them kill themselves. So, here they are. Here's one with his big club. Powering up. Here's another one. And here's a ladder. So we'll just stand here. And there's one dead. And here comes his friend. And there's his friend dead. The NPCs, like I said, not difficult. Right, next bonfire. Right here. So this bonfire goes into an area that we don't want to go to yet. But we're lighting it up anyway so we can teleport here in the future. Where we want to be is back up. So like I say, prepare for us to be invaded. Whether it be by a red invader or by a watchdog of Farron is yet to be seen. But I imagine we're going to get invaded by a watchdog of Farron. But we could have some fun. In fact, I may add them right now to my list. Some young white branches. And what these do is they disguise you as an item. So we could hide from the invaders. Now, while we're not really going to hide from them, what we are going to do is, we could play some tricks on them. Have a little bit of fun with the invaders. I've done it before. I think I put a video on my YouTube channel of where I was... although I wasn't using fragrant white branches, young white branches at that point. I keep calling them fragrant white branches, by the way, because that's what they're called in Dark Souls 2. But generally, I'll just refer to them as white branches. So there are a few pieces of treasure out in this lake that I want to grab, which is super annoying because of, the giant crab. So these are the two I want. Okay, that's an NPC. Yellowfinger Heisel. Give me that. Give me that. Did I get it? I did. So Yellowfinger Heisel. I don't think we can kill Heisel on the ladder. Wow. Here she is. Come on, Heisel. Let's go. No. I'm dead. Right, walk back up to the previous bonfire, and then I'll discuss what went wrong. Right, let's pop another ember, because I'm feeling funky. Right, so what went wrong? Well, apart from the crab beating my brain in, what happened there is this water is fine to run in, but sections of it are deep, and we were in deep water where you can't run, and the only way to get any kind of decent movement speed is to roll. Alright, we've got Heisel. We're going to attempt to see if we can get Heisel the same way we got those other NPCs. But I don't think it's going to... Oh, back in deep water. Oh, the crab hit Heisel. So Heisel is a mage. And we need to avoid her at all costs. We don't want to get shot by Heisel. No, no, no. Oh. Another thing to be aware of Heisel is that she has the obscuring ring on. So she's completely invisible until she gets in a certain range of us. So she's over there now. Here she is, look. See, notice how she was invisible once we backed up a bit? Look at that. It's such a good ring, and I've used it to my advantage before against invaders. I'm gonna try and see if we can get Heisel to do this. I've never tried it before with Heisel. Oh, here comes a watchdog of Farron. Now, the cool thing is, Heisel will actually fight the watchdog of Farron. Ooh. Get out. Well, there goes Heisel. Shall we see if the watchdog of Farron is as dumb as these NPCs? If we die to a watchdog, then so be it, but should we try and kill one of them on a ladder? Now, the way I treat invaders this game is I challenge them to an honor duel. I will wave at them. If they wave back, then I will honour the terms of the duel. If they don't wave back, then I'll feel free to troll and murder and do all sorts of nasty surprises with them. Who did we get invaded by? Moby. Well, keep our eyes out for that bald scumbag. Well, I think I know what he may have done. A lot of invaders are a bit cheeky, and instead of coming and looking for you and fighting you, what they'll do is they'll just run at the boss and wait at the boss for you. That way you have to fight them before you get to the boss. Or at least that's what they think you have to do. There are ways around this, of course. So, another thing I want to discuss, actually, and I'll do it up here where I'm safe, is an item called the Giant Seed. So I'm just going to add it onto this. Now, the Giant Seed... Oh, we don't have any. Oh, yeah. The Giant Seed, what it does is it turns the enemies against the invaders. Now, it used to be permanent until you died, but it seems to be nerfed massively. And now the giant seed only lasts for 45 seconds, which is absolutely terrible. But, you know what, still fine, I guess. Yes, this invader, I'm fully expecting to just be sat at the boss waiting for us. Which is fine by me. Means I get to go and explore. Made some stuff. I can name and shame Moby as being one of those scumbags. I mean, on the bright side, I guess, since it's invaded, no one else can invade me. Oh, there he is. There's Moby. I'm going to wave at him. After I get rid of these crabs. Come on, Mr. Krabs. Moby, where are you at? Moby, where are you? I kind of don't want to go into this room that I was going to go into because there's a strong enemy in there. And I don't want to have to fight the strong enemy and Moby at the same time. I guess I'll just push forward a bit. Getting a lot of popping, which is unusual. A lot of textures are popping in. Let's see if we can't find him ourselves. There's a bunch of enemies there. Yeah, I could be really cheeky and just run straight for the boss. Oh no, another one! Right, we've got to fight 2 Watchdogs of Farron now. Which is pretty awkward, so you know what? Out of my way, scumbags. We've got 2 choices. Oops. Oh, he's doing a fist build! Oh no, man, he's got a sword. Hang on, let's hello! Look, honourable invaders. Let's fight. Let's do this. One thing I am bad at is PvP. Really bad at PvP. As you can tell. Oh, I tried rolling, but I was out of stamina. Oh well. I don't mind losing to an honourable gentleman like that. I mean, who knows where Moby went? And the bright side to that is, look, there's our souls, right at the bonfire. So, will I pop some more embers in this area? Possibly, maybe, I don't know. I do want to grab, like, that one bit of treasure that was around. I know I left a lot over this side as well. See, for the sake of a let's play, I don't want to waste all of my embers. I hate these dogs, I really do. So what I'm going to do is I'll sort the area out first, you know, grab up the loot and stuff that I want to get. And then what I'll do is I'll pop an ember, and if anyone chooses to invade at that point, so be it. So this is where I wanted to go, is down in this direction, but there's a guy sprinting in from a mile away. There he is. Spotted you coming. Oh, it should be... Oh, no. Oh, luckily he got stuck on a tree. Luckily, I bounced off the tree, giving him a chance to counterattack. That's perfect. Just kick him, Teal. Just kick him. Is that crab on its way? Hey, I was checking on the crab. So, I 100% fully expected myself to die a lot in this area. Has that dog aggroed me already? This area is not a particularly easy area, and then with the Watchdogs of Farron here too, it doesn't get any easier. I'm going to try and lose their aggro. I don't know if I can though. No, they seem committed. These guys are committed. Right, we're gonna grab our souls. We're gonna come over here. You wanna fight me? These guys are too tough. Ridiculously tough. Look at the level of damage that they do. Come on, Crabman. Help me out. Good job, Crabman. Good going. Come on, I'm right here. Crabman, please. I thought we were friends. Jeez. How are you not dead? Your invisible sliver of health. I hate you so much. Don't kick into your... Kicking is never the answer. Just stab him with your Jaffa spear. That I should know the name of, but I don't. Stop it! There's so much going on. Hey, look at that one hit there. Just nearly killed me. So I'm completely out of Estus, and I've barely left the beginning area. Crab, please just kill that guy with no health. Right, I'm not sure how I want to proceed with this. There may be a bunch of cuts from this point on of me attempting to just get down there with some semblance of HP left. The spearmen, I mean, the crab is bad enough. But we don't have to aggro the crab. I aggroed it on purpose to try and help me with my with the spears. That was bad. You know what? I'm gonna rest up. So we can ignore the crab, but it's the spearmen. If I had another weapon, I might be able to take care of them. But it's spear versus spear, and they have much more range and much more power. Okay, I'm gonna rest up again. I am not leaving this place until I'm able to get past that dog without getting hit. I don't understand. Is there a helicopter? I can roll faster than this dog can attack. There we go. Right, now we'll move on. So we've got about 4,000 souls sitting down there. If we lose them, we lose them. It's not the worst. But having 3 of these guys at once sucks. I'm not resetting at the bonfire, don't worry. Come on then. Come on then. Cool. Yep, I somehow managed to miss all 3 of them with that. And again. I don't know how I'm missing these plunging attacks. Oh, that was cool. Those 4,000 souls we lost, nothing. Not even worth a level up. Not even worth a level up, we don't care. Why did I just do a spin? I have no idea. You stupid... Kick you in the face, you stupid dog. I'm rushing at the bonfire. I'm not proceeding until I can get past that dog. And even then I'm going to die because I have to fight those 3 scumbags. Come on, dog. Good. Pick up our souls from where we died in midair. We'll try to aggro one at a time, but... it's so tricky. Alright, they're walking backwards towards me? Never mind. They've seen me. He's on his way. Something just died and I got souls for it. So... that is a thing. Right, let me do that and then... now it's not so bad. Now it's a one-on-one. And I'm fine with a one-on-one. And there should be one more. There he is. And then there should be some more after him. Right, we'll avoid Mr. Krabs. Damn it. I was going to sneak up on him. Right, here come 3 more of them. One at a time. Come on. Come on, buddy. I know you see me. I know you've seen me. Right. You, next. Yep, that's good. Oh, he's brought his friend. Oh, one of them's faster than the other. Oh, they're both having a run. They've both gone for a jog. Come on, lads. One at a time. Yeah, I'll do 2 at a time if you want, but it's going to be your own funeral. I'm okay with taking a hit. We've been hit once. It was a very minimal damage hit. Which is saying something because they hit freaking hard. But yeah, it was a minimal damage hit. We've now only got 2 left, I believe. I may be wrong, I may not be wrong. These guys aren't even the hardest enemies here. They really aren't. After we get past these guys, then we have to fight one of the harder enemies. That was bad. After we get past these, we have to fight one of the harder enemies. Then another one. And then one of the hardest of the area. So I'm going to try and kill the dog before the man. If you're wondering why I'm doing this, what kind of loot is amazing and worth it, I'll just point out it's not. It's not worth it, but I figure in these games, you know, I should show off stuff. I show off where loot is and show off enemies and attacks and all sorts of crap. So I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go to areas that I don't need to go to. Areas that potentially cost me embers. Right, the next enemy that I don't want to fight is currently laid right there in front of us. I don't think I can sneak up on him, but I'm going to try. If I can sneak up on him, I don't think I can backstab him. There is even more popping happening now. Yeah, can't backstab. Run away. Now those guys, believe it or not, are really, really tough. There's one more before we get to the toughest enemy of the area. Now let me tell you something. When we get to the next area, it's not going to be anywhere near this tough. When we get to the area after this, it's not going to be anywhere near this tough. This area in particular is super tough. Oh, that sucks. Leave me alone, please. Mushroom! Mushroom! Camera, please. Chug, chug, chug. I like your 90-degree turn in mid-air there. That was really cool. Really cool when you turned like an L shape into the direction I rolled. Blink, blonk. Now there will be little bits and bobs that I'm missing around, and the reason I can't open this, can I? Yeah. The reason for that is because it's a giant swamp where I move really slow and I'm chased by giant crabs. So it's not going to go the best. Right, here is the toughest enemy of the area. A Black Knight from Dark Souls 1. Oh crap. Oh, my face. I believe at this much health, he may be able to one-shot me. I was correct. Hey, we did it! Then we got his helmet. Not what we wanted. Don't even care about it. It would cover up Teal'c's beautiful face. It's super rare though. Makes our head go tiny. Also got the big old Xanthus crown. It's none of these helmets, you know, suit Teal'c at all. I'm only wearing this, just the extra bit of defense, so I can see his thing. Anyway, we're done. There's literally no reason to be here. That's all I came here to do, was to show off the Black Knight. Alright, let's get out of here. Should I just... Yeah, I will. Let's make this easier on myself. Right, I've now shown off most of the Road of Sacrifices. There's one room we didn't go into because we got invaded. Come on, fellas. We need to go around both sides of this building and then in the building itself. And then we're pretty much done. I love that noise. Do you reckon we can sneak up on this guy? Come on. Hello. Just a little bit of vengeance for all the times you did it to me. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit because, you know, more than one of these guys here. So the reason to get these guys now is because what happens? They will jump down on top of you from above. If I was down there gathering up treasure, look, he would have jumped right on top of me. So let's drop down. Estus Shard, thank you very much. More Estus is always good. And then we have another one of these guys. We might be able to... Oh, there's also another one of those guys. Now we might be able to sneak up on him. And we might be able to use the fire to our advantage here. So I'll go for my 4 hits and I'll hide behind the fire. Yeah. Didn't like that, did you? Come on then. And while these guys are very tough, I'm going to fight the other one. I don't care. I'm so annoyed with this area. At the very most, I was expecting to spend about 20 minutes in this area. 20 minutes, and it has been close to an hour now. You gonna jump back? No. It has been close to we're at 58 minutes so far. And I was expecting about a 20-minute adventure here. It's annoyed me to no end. Oh, solve an unknown traveller. You know what? I'm gonna go and do it. It's the one area thing we didn't do. It should be... I should get myself lost. That's that area. It's when you're coming back, so it should be... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I knew it was here somewhere. How did I miss it? I must have walked past it to get to the stairs. Anyway, there's one of those big red angry men hiding around this corner. There he is, look, so we're gonna... do what we can to put him out with his life. I was going to say put him out with his misery, but honestly his life is by misery, so I'm going to put him out with his life. The Sage Ring! Hey, we'll wear that. Sage Ring is the best ring in the game for magic users. Oh, a new outfit. No, oh my god, look how pointy his head is. No. I prefer that. And then the gloves. There is a certain type of glove I'm looking for. I don't remember what it's called though. I do quite like those. They're cool, but nah. Let's go for Pyromancer wraps and then pants. Don't like those. Sorcerer pants, nah. Brigand pants. Oh, I like those for now. No, I don't. No, I don't. Put back on. We're wearing cleric. Just wearing cleric pants. Anyway, we're kind of done. Except for the tower itself. Gotta make it past Mr. Krabs first. I think I've gathered up all the treasure that's out here. I think I have. I've absolutely tried my best to... Oh yeah, there's some up here. I think that's a weapon, actually. I'll grab it. Great shield. I knew it was some kind of equipment. You gotta give me that much. Alright, come on, doggo. Come on. You coming? Come on. There we go. Kick the dog. Exactly what I wanted to do. I don't know why Teal'c is really into kicking today. So I'm going to reset the area, because now we're just going into the building. Building itself, not the worst, honestly. I think there's one man with a stick. But there's loads of these guys. But these guys are fine. They'll get a little bit aggroed once I murder this guy. And then this guy, of course, telling everyone to come and help. But we say no to that. We go up here and try to take down these guys. Boom, boom. And then we jump over the edge and go, ha! Scumbags! And then get murdered through our own hubris. So I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do that. But I managed to land in between all four of them. And not hit a single one with my spear. Wait, hey, you should not be aggroed. And you better not come in here. That guy is not welcome in this building. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot how to play. Run away! Literally, when I say I forgot how to play, I'm not even joking. Sometimes my brain shuts down and I forget everything. Like right then, I didn't tell Teal'c to stand up. He did it on his own. He's eager for the fight. Yeah, what I did was I walked up to the enemy. Instead of pushing attack, I actually just pushed. What's it called? One hand my weapon. No, you're not allowed in here. Never, ever in all my playthroughs have they chased me in here if I haven't murdered them. Right, let's see if we can get in there without them following us this time. They shouldn't follow me. They've aggroed me already. That is strange. I've played this game a lot and they have never aggroed me as I've been approaching this place. Never aggroed me. So I'm not sure what that's about. Anyway, we'll get for this. This time we'll try our best not to land between four of them, not hitting a single one of them. Bit of distance. Heal up just in case. And then, oh, they're all coming up. That's how it's going to be, is it? Take this! That didn't. The special move of this weapon is atrocious. Tank the magic. Tank the magic. Don't tank the sword. Roll, 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 roll. Come on, why am I in first person mode? This game sometimes, the camera is the worst. Am I not killing me? Stop your nonsense. There we go, sorcerer staff from that. That's pretty cool. And heretic staff right there, cool. Blasting out all the magics. So, yeah, that's the camera. The camera is atrocious. It has always been atrocious. It will continue to be atrocious. Bloodborne 2, I'm hoping, has a much better camera than this game. Right, there's really only one more enemy I kind of need to fight here. And it's this guy. He loves to block, though. Also, I can't hit him. But, you know, he can hit me through walls. That's don't... Walls. No, enemies. They don't care about walls. kicking Teal'c. You're a nuisance. Right, now we go up and we meet Orbeck, an NPC from Vinheim. Now, I hate Orbeck with a passion. So before we even talk to this scholarly gentleman, we're going to break all of his stuff. How does that feel? How does that feel,
Well,
Orbeck?
this is unexpected. What do you want? This is my study that if you haven't any business. How intriguing. Very well. Indeed, I am a sorcerer. However, what champion? Clearly, you're not that, so you will make me a prompt that in exchange for my in the form of scrolls. Well? Very well. You're no fool. I am Orbeck, unkindled one. We will learn together.
Bye, Orbeck. I hate him. I really hate him. Right, we'll do one more thing before we leave for the boss. And that is go this way, which potentially could kill me. Am I lost? I believe I may be lost. I'm sure there's like a... On the other side of this wall is a place to go. Oh, I bet it... Yeah, it's down there. There is a man eager to come and fight me though, so we'll see him in a second. Probably going to jump out and surprise me. There he is. Right, buddy. Cool. Right, we have no health whatsoever. And we have to fight a mage and a mage's friend. Also, there's a trap. Don't go for the bug, because there's a man waiting for you. There we got it. So up here, there's a sorcerer. And the sorcerer's apprentice. Right, I can't hit him by locking on, but can I free him? Oh, I can, because I'm the best. Now that sorcerer is going to kill me in a single hit, I believe. Yes, with those, he's absolutely going to kill me in a single hit. So my only chance is to kill him. Whew! That was actually pretty close. And then, drop off. Can I survive that? If I die just from pure fall damage now, I'll be severely annoyed. Bring a sacrifice, and then we're back here, and then we can run back. So now we're done. We just need to get to the boss. No loot between us and the boss, just several million enemies. And that's not the worst thing. We have to come through all this stuff again. We have to go straight down there. Look, see where that guy is? That guy, funky looking fella. Likes his sticks. There's several enemies in there. However, I am liking the fact that if I go up I can lure two of them out. That would be good. But this room here took a lot out of me. And I really wasn't expecting it. So I'm going to have to be careful. The next boss, however, is incredibly easy. Really? It's getting to the point of silliness now. It really is. I managed to get lost before I even set off, which is always a good sign. So I think I'll have to fight this guy again, because he looks like he's going to attack me if I go in here. No. That's so weird. Like, I only finished playing it again for the millionth time the other week. And they didn't get me then. I'm not sure what it is. Right, we've got a bit of advantage here because we killed the bell ringer before he rang his bell, which means he hasn't woken any of these guys up. So really, it's just this guy. Okay, backstab that guy. Unless, of course, we get stuck on a chair. Right, that was so much easier. What you got for me? Fire bombs. Fire la bombas. Right, shield man who refuses to die. Come on. Come on. Good night. Right, I'll see if I can aggro those other two. I never thought about doing this before. I usually go in there, just you know, fight them. As is. If I was using like a regular sword or something of that ilk, it'd be a lot easier for me to go in there and just fight them. But with a spear, it gets a lot more difficult. Don't care about killing him, I just kind of want to get their attention. Anyone that I can drag out of here to fight me is fantastic. So they were stood up here before. So I'm actually going to do that. These guys not caring? So I kind of don't want to go in here because I'm going to get sniped by magic as soon as I take 3 steps. Here comes Mr. Magical. And that magic does a lot, let me tell you. And it's not just him, he also has a friend behind him. Oh, can do the same thing. Roll, roll, roll. So that right there was another example of the camera just being like, what? You want to see where your character is? Why would you want to see where your character is? Just enjoy the show. Have you seriously aggroed me from over there? You better not have. I'm going in here to fight my friends. Right, so best bet. Charge this guy down. Don't ring your bell. Then go for the mage. He hit me by falling off of his chair. Just want to put that out there. I was injured by a man falling off of his chair. Not impressed. So I can honestly say this is the most trouble I've had with this area ever. Even when I first got to this area in the game, I didn't have this much trouble. I'm not blaming the game or anything like that. It's clearly my own fault. I'm just... Oh no, I knew it was going to hurt. I'm just thinking perhaps is the main cause of the damage I'm taking my spear. I mentioned before it's very much a single target weapon, which means it's... Oh, I'm dead. I survived. No, only I can drink. Take that. It's very much a single target weapon, which makes it much more difficult. Much more difficult for groups. Not bad. Magic Man is not aware wherever he is. Where's the other one? Why are you only doing that? You should be throwing like... No, there is. No, if you want to come around this corner, you're more than welcome. Come on. Hello. Just avoid the giant soul spear. This mage isn't casting anything and that bothers me greatly. I mean, I'm happy because it means I'm not going to die, but... It worries me that he's not fighting back. I'll take those. That was incredibly poor reactions by me. I was more concerned about avoiding this hole in the ground than I was with the man. Right, we're done? Going up to the boss. I never knew that was there. Learning something new every day. So this area that I thought was going to take me, by the time I get to the boss and beat the boss, I thought half an hour. We're at 1 hour and 16 minutes. So the boss is in here and he's very, very annoying, let me tell you that. He likes to go underground and reappear in several different areas. Not only that, he likes to make shadow clones of himself, who can all use all of his powers, and only one of them takes damage. So, you know, that's really fun. It also casts incredibly slow-moving crystal purple things. Ooh, and these. They hit you, they really hurt. Also, don't let him hit you physically. My god, if I died to this guy from a slap. So, remember Case Rotted Greatwood was a terrible, terrible boss? 100% true. This boss isn't a bad boss. It's just not fun. It's so slow. Stop hitting me with... I can't see camera. My god. The camera is just... redonkulous. Right, we can probably attack him one more time before he starts bringing out shadow clones. There he is, so we'll run in. We'll get the hit. He's probably going to leave straight away. This is where the music's going to ramp up and things get tricky. So the key to him is he's the one with the purple orb. He's this one. But everyone else attacks you with magic. Which sucks. Yeah, because you're just going to die. So, I know what you're thinking. If you summon shadow clones, why not just go and kill them first? Well, normally I would, but I had the incredibly unfortunate piece of luck where the one guy to come out the ground next to me happened to be him. Normally I would have gone from shadow clone to shadow clone and taken care of them all. I'm not getting beat down by a mage. Equally, I cannot be bothered to fight all these guys. But I will need to... Well, I don't need to fight these guys, but I shall. So, we fought the boss once. And we failed near the end. We're actually doing a lot better than I expected. A lot better than I expected, mainly because... Are you ever going to stop blocking? Yeah, right as I kick. Why? Why? Why would my spear clink off of nothing? Cool. Cool. That was so perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So we just lost 8,000 souls. Now that hurts because that's a level and a bit, level and a half. And it's especially bad because we've lost more in this one episode now than we've lost in the entire game so far. And the worst thing is, the Crystal Sage, not even that tough of a boss. We were unlucky on our first attempt. Second attempt, I'm pretty sure we're going to do it outright. Not a problem. It's just... oh, so annoying losing so many souls. You guys have no idea. And the worst thing is, did I even use my Ember? No. I was using an Ember. I was like, you know what? Let's pop an Ember in this thing. Let's try to get some Eldritch Faithful summoned in so we get some PvP invaders as we go for the boss. Oh no. Some guy out of nowhere. He's destroyed me. Emotionally destroyed me now. Because one thing, like I said, I didn't want to do was... Are you serious? Was any grinding? I got 10,000 souls before, we lost those. No, we don't need to grind for 10,000 souls. Then it's now ramped up to... what, nearly 25,000 souls so far? Possibly more, in fact. thanks to this one episode. This has been the worst episode by far. Maybe not in quality, maybe you guys freaking love it, I don't know. But in terms of my playing, it's horrible. Absolutely horrendous. Do you reckon? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, just glitch around as you're trying to walk. Just perfectly glitching walking. That's good. For once, I was actually intending to kick there. I saw my spear clink off the wall. I was like, I better kick him away. I mean, look, we can get to the boss without taking any damage. It's not a problem. I usually do. I'm just annoyed at losing all the souls. I'm going to be harping on about it now. So yeah, about 25k, let's say, we've lost. I don't like that. Stop casting your crystal rain stuff. Let's say we lost 25k. We're about a 6k level up. It's only going to increase. So we're going to be about 3 or 4 levels behind where we want to be. So to make up for it, I'm going to get a perfect on this boss. Right. Multiple man mode activated. Anytime. Anywhere. And just look at the spam. It's so annoying. Right, avoid that. Avoid all of these. Avoid those. That's still... Cool, I hit him once before he went underground, so this is only going to take, no, another hour and a half. This is a real one. That was... Oh, that was good. That was actually really good. No pattern to where he pops up, by the way. Oh, come on, again. I mean, I did it, but... That was the worst luck I've ever had if I pop up where I was. Soul of a Crystal Sage! Cool! How many souls do I get? How many souls? 8,000. Still, it doesn't make me happy. So I'm going to call it for today's episode after I level up. When we come back, we'll be going down here. I'm going that way instead. Which again is not going to be the most fun. So yeah, I thought it was going to be a short episode. Boy, was I wrong. I asked you guys how long you would like these episodes to be. The consensus seems to be about 30 to 40 minutes. Which I'm fine with. I'll try to make the 30 to 40 minutes. It's better for me anyway. I mean, I'm recording at the moment for like an hour and a half to 2 hours per video and then trimming them down. So normally, I could, if I was any other type of video, I could spread that out over a week. But here it's like one episode. Today should be the last of the long episodes then, right? We're at 2020, that's what I wanted. We could go for more damage. Or we could get a little bit of HP in. We are 1,400 away-ish. Cool, drink your juice, it's important. How much is that worth? 1,000. You know what, let's use... You know what, it's easy if we sell them. Let's get as many souls as we can. You know what, I should always show you what things can be transposed into. You know, in terms of like weaponry and stuff. So, boss souls. We know about Vort's hammer and stuff like that. The Crystal Sage can become the Crystal Sage spell called Crystal Hail, as well as the Crystal Sage's rapier. So, because I'm never going to transpose any of these weapons, except perhaps Arstor's spear, but I doubt it, because it doesn't look any good. You know what, we might as well use their souls. We don't need Vort's soul, let's use it. So we have 2k. We don't need Soul of Crystal Sage. Let's use it. We have 3k. And we don't need Soul of the Chaos Rotted Greatwood. 3k. So it's a 22,000 now. So that kind of makes up for all of the souls that we lost. Not really. You know what? In fact, I could sell all the old crap that I have. That might get something.
Ashen one.
Shh. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. And in fact, if I level up, we can probably upgrade our spear. Where is it? Here we go. Partisan +2. We need 6. We have 12. Let's do it. Now we're into the large Titanites that we need for it. That's all good. And you know what? We'll give him the coal that we found, the foreign coal, after the Black Knight from earlier.
Oh, my. Used to forge the weapons of a fine prize. Now I'll be equipped to praise the gods.
So now we can reinforce it with reinforce stuff with different things. Infuse. For example, we can do heavy, sharp, refined, raw, fire, and poison if we wanted to, which we don't. And then we're going to reinforce the rest of the flask with the shard we got.
Good. Be careful.
Then we're going to level up. So yeah, episodes from now on should be shorter. That area there was probably the second hardest area in the game in terms of our character taking him through. So the next area is not for a long time. So the rest of the game should be fairly straightforward in the fact that the next area we can go through. I can cut it each shortcut maybe. Or maybe the first shortcut and then the third shortcut might be 2 separate episodes. Then the boss. And then there's the next area. Yeah, I think we can keep these nice and short from now on. But that one area was horrible. I hated it. Also, because remembered, we can now also be invaded. However, we are going to be out of the Watchdogs of Farron's area. So, there's that. Right, we could give ourselves a bunch of HP, which I feel might be what we need. +7 attack, +6 attack, or basically plus 25% more HP. And yeah, let's go for the more HP. If we can stop getting killed so easily. Oh, we're so close leveling up again. Do we have nothing? Do we really have nothing? Ugh. Anyway, tune in next time to see us go through the next area where we have to fight 2 NPCs, then a terrible place, and then a nice big area that I like with shortcuts. For now, though, thank you for watching. Goodbye.